introduce you to some features that could also help you be successful in the class. So if you look over here at instructor information, in addition to giving you my email and my phone number, which I will not be checking quite as regularly since I will be working from home, I've also given you a texting option. Remind is a free texting app that will enable us to share, for you to text me and me to text you without sharing our phone numbers, and will allow me, if you join, for me to send a blanket text message to the class. So if I wanted to remind you about your final, instead of just putting it on as an email and an announcement on our Moodle, I could send you all a text message. So what you want to do first is to get yourself set up. Both of these are hyperlinks. You click right here. It'll take you to Remind. You'll put in your first and last name and either your email or your phone number, depending on how you want to communicate with me. Then what you'll want to do using your phone is to text at A3DGBE to 81010. When you do that, what you're going to see on your phone is something like this. Remind updates. This is the thread for Remind messages from Dr. Jennifer Ray. You can save this number to your contacts. You'll see that number up there. Text at leave to leave all of this person's classes. So whenever you're ready to no longer receive messages from me, you would just, at this number, text again, leave in all caps. And then you can go ahead and to that number send me text message whenever you have an issue that you would like for me to address. And I think it gives you even a link to get the app. But you can find the app in, I guess, in Google Play and on the App Store, and it should look something like this, and it's called Remind. Okay. The other thing is that I've got a link right here that'll tell you how to use Skype. Skype is another way that you guys could send me messages. If you put the app on your phone, if you put the business Skype on your phone, and they'll look like text messages as well. Or if you have it set up on your computer, we can basically hold a little virtual meeting. But you could also use the big blue button, which right here you can either click on this link or this, and it'll take you into the big blue button, which I'm going to leave up at all times. However, I will need you to send me an email when you want me to go into this. I'm not just going to be sitting in front of my computer. So you'll have to make an appointment with me, but rather than coming into my office, you can just, when we have that appointment, let's say we're going to meet at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, you can click on that, or we could do it via Skype, either way. And you'll just click join session, and it should open up.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay. So I will, when we come out here, this is like the default layout. I think I like the presentation one, and I can even make it so that you can see my webcam. Okay, I can't put the webcam out there just now because I'm using another application that's using my webcam, but I can put the webcam, which will show up in the bottom right here. And then what you'll want to do is, and I can upload. So I can like write information here, explain stuff to you, and you can type in here any questions you have, like, can you explain the difference between Ser and a star? And then I could go over here and show you examples. I could upload pictures, screenshots from our book, and write all over it. Or I can share my webcam, which will show up down here, and actually talk you through it. So this is a way that we can communicate. And if you look at the tutorial here for Skype, you'll see something similar. Another way that we can communicate is also via Skype. So hopefully those tools will help you guys. Another thing that I thought would be good, I don't know if I'm going to make it a requirement, is who we are. So if you click on the Who We Are button right here under course information, you can take a few minutes to upload a video, a picture, a narrative to let everyone know who you are. This is a glossary, and so you'll want to label your entry with your last name first and your first name second so that we can all find each other. And I went ahead and did under R, you can see I've already posted myself. This is the same video I have at the top where I introduce myself. So anyway, I think it would be good if you guys would do that as well. So just take time when you have it, click on the Who We Are, and put in a video or just a narrative and a picture letting us know who you are. So that way when we're out here and we're posting content and you want to put a face or a personality with a name, then you can go back out here and reference who we all are. And I think that pretty much covers it. I think I went over this stuff in the other videos, but this is our text, and that is the bibliographic information. You can find our syllabus. There's a PDF version, a book version. The course schedule just lets you know that our work is going to be due on Thursdays. Grading criteria, that's our rubric. This will actually take you into the grade book so you can see your grades. And then we have a bunch of resources like tutoring, technical support library, student complaints. This is the priority line. This is the number that you would call if you're having trouble with the Pearson account. This will take you to My Language Labs. This tells you how to set yourself up in My Language Labs, but I already have, I think, a more current video right here in our Start Zero block. This one will tell you how to do accent marks, how to get an app for the e-text for your Android or iPad tablet, and that will just let you work with your text. It doesn't let you do all the work that you need to do in My Language Labs. The actual work you're going to need a computer for. This is our code, so when you're setting yourself in My Language Labs, this is the code that you're going to need in order to get into my class. And then these little links just go over some things that might help you with recordings, turning off your pop-up blockers for PCs, for Macs, doing your browser tune-up, and setting up your microphones. It should be a pop-up blocker, should be enough to turn off, set up, blah, blah, blah. Turning off your pop-up blocker should be enough for you to do recordings in Pearson, but if you're having additional problems, then you may want to look at these videos. This is if you have Windows 7, Windows 10. I think this is for a Mac, so you can just watch those various videos. You don't need to watch all of them, just whichever one pertains to you.